You promised yourself this time would be different. Then you had one bad evening. You ate something you hadn't planned, and that familiar thought appeared. I've ruined it. I'll start again tomorrow. But what if constantly starting over is actually the thing keeping you stuck? Maybe you've lived this cycle more times than you can count. Monday arrives and you're motivated. You buy healthier food. You promise yourself you'll exercise. You tell yourself, this is the week I'm finally going to stick with it. And for a few days, everything goes well. Then life happens. Work gets stressful. The kids need you. You're tired. Dinner doesn't go according to plan. And suddenly, you're eating something you told yourself you weren't allowed to have. And here's where the real problem begins. It isn't the cookie, it isn't the pizza, and it isn't the evening snack. It's what you tell yourself afterward. Well, I've already messed up. So one cookie becomes 5. One unhealthy meal becomes an unhealthy weekend. And instead of returning to your normal habits at the next meal, you decide you'll start again on Monday. Here's the mindset shift I want you to remember. You don't need to start over. You just need to continue. Weight loss isn't a perfect streak that disappears the moment you make one imperfect choice. It's hundreds of ordinary decisions made over weeks and months. One decision doesn't define the journey. Your next decision matters much more. So here's your first rule. Return to your normal routine at the next meal. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not next month. The next meal. If dinner wasn't what you planned, breakfast can still be normal. If you had dessert, you don't need to punish yourself by skipping breakfast. Simply return to your usual habits. That one skill, the ability to recover quickly, may be far more useful than trying to eat perfectly. The second change is surprisingly simple. Make your plan smaller. A lot of weight loss plans fail because they require you to suddenly become a completely different person. Cook every meal, exercise every day, never eat sugar, drink endless water, track everything, get 8 hours of sleep. That's a lot to change at once. Instead, ask yourself, what's one healthy action I can realistically repeat even on a difficult day? Maybe it's taking a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's adding vegetables to dinner. Maybe it's preparing tomorrow's lunch before bed. Small doesn't mean meaningless. Small means repeatable. And if you want help getting started without trying to change everything at once, I've created a free 7-day slim-down starter kit for busy women. It's designed around simple daily habits you can actually fit into real life. You can get it free through the link in the description below. Now, let's talk about the part that causes so many women to give up. Stop expecting yourself to feel motivated every day. You won't. Nobody does. Motivation feels powerful when it's there. The problem is that it disappears exactly when life becomes difficult. That's why your healthy habits need to work even when you're tired. Instead of asking, do I feel motivated today? Ask, what's the easiest healthy choice I can make right now? Some days that might be a workout. Other days it might simply be choosing a decent dinner and going to bed. Both count. For many busy women, mornings aren't the hardest part. Evenings are. You've spent the entire day making decisions and taking care of everyone else. Then, the house gets quiet. You're tired. And suddenly, food becomes your reward. That's why having an evening routine can be so powerful. Instead of waiting for cravings to arrive, decide beforehand what happens after dinner. Clean the kitchen, make tea, prepare something for tomorrow, take a shower, read, go to bed a little earlier. The goal isn't to create another list of rules. It's to stop making every decision when you're exhausted. And finally, change the way you measure success. If the only thing determining whether you're succeeding is the number on the scale, you're going to have days when you feel discouraged. Instead, notice the behaviors you're building. Did you make a healthy dinner? Did you stop eating when you were satisfied? Did you take your walk? Did you recover after an imperfect meal instead of giving up? Those victories matter because those are the behaviors you can actually control. So the next time you have a bad meal, a bad evening, or even a bad weekend, don't declare the journey over. Don't wait for Monday. Don't promise yourself another dramatic fresh start. Take the next reasonable step, because long-term change isn't built by people who never get off track. It's built by people who learn how to come back without starting from zero. You don't need another perfect beginning. You need to stop treating every imperfect day like an ending. Tomorrow doesn't need to be day one. It can simply be the next day. And sometimes, that's exactly how lasting change begins. And if evenings are when everything tends to fall apart, watch the next video on screen. I'll show you why nighttime cravings happen and what you can do before they start.